Hi everyone, it's Amber from The Sensible Mama and welcome to this week's Plan With Me. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I have done this. I got really off track with doing my Plan With Me segment when I went to Minnesota to visit my friend Nicole, and I just have not gotten back on track. But I am here today and I am so ready to do this. I've been looking forward to this. Finally got my camera all set up, which takes forever because I don't have the gear that I need, but we're ready to go now. So this week we're planning in the week of September 18th through the 24th. I'm going to be using a kit from the Etsy shop called Poppy Willow Co. You can see her name up here. I have used several of her kits before in my Plan With Me videos, and I absolutely love what she does. I have been really excited to use this kit because this is back into the colors that I tend to gravitate toward more often, just the pastel kind of pinks and blues. So I'm really excited to use it. I have just ordered the proper gear for filming Plan With Me's. You might notice that I'm banging the camera a lot, and it's actually because I have my arm right here wedged through the tripod of my camera, and this will be the last week that I'm having to do this, so I'm sorry for any bumping of the camera that happens today, but this will be the last time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and you know, the first thing that I always like to do is put down my washi, so let me find it. I have so much stuff here, you guys. This is like such an awesome kit. Okay. So I have my washi here. I am so thankful to one of my viewers, you know who you are, who let me know last time I had a Poppy Willow Co spread that this goes on the sidebar. I had no idea what this was for last time, so I'm happy that this week that will not go to waste because I actually know what to do with it now. I have got the most remarkably bad angle here trying to get this washi strip down, so it will be a miracle if it goes down straight. Not bad. Could have been worse. You know, you just gotta take the win when you get it. I'm not gonna mess with that anymore. Go ahead and get this one down too. I've said before, I do get a little better angle when I'm on this page because I'm sitting to the left. I'm not actually sitting in the center, so yep, a little bit crooked, but not bad. All right, now that my bottom washi is down, I'm going to put down my full boxes, and like always, I need to decide what's gonna be my layout. Let's see, it's been 2 weeks since I've done a spread. Look at my empty spreads here, wow. But what did I do last time? I did them all the way across the middle row. I really liked it the week before that when I kind of went across the top row, and I think I'm gonna do that again because that looked pretty cool. So yeah, even though this is not my favorite sticker, I do usually like to put any sticker that has a text box in it in my thankful thought, so I am gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll save my favorite sticker from the kit for Thursday because that is the center of your spread, evidently. Okay, so the hearts are definitely my favorite. So I'm gonna put these down right here on Thursday. All right, didn't quite get that flush with the bottom, but it'll do. Okay, I think I need something pinkish to go right here since this is very blue. So I really love this sticker. Let's pull that one in. You guys, I meant to grab it before I started filming, and then of course I forgot to, but I recently purchased a hardbound notebook from Erin Condren, and I used it with the money that I earned, or the store credit that I earned through you guys shopping through my referral link. If you look down in the description box of any of my Plan With Me videos, I do have an Erin Condren referral link. Anybody who has ever shopped with Erin Condren can get their own referral link, so it's not like I'm a brand ambassador for them or anything, but essentially, like, if you shop through that link down below, if it's your first time shopping at Erin Condren, you get $10 off of your first purchase, and I get a $10 store credit. So I've gotten some of those store credits, and I actually used those to purchase one of the hardbound Erin Condren notebooks, and I'm loving it so far. I'm using it like to toss in my diaper bag and to take any notes of anything that I need to write down. So thank you so much to any of you who might be watching who have shopped through my referral link. I hope you enjoyed getting your $10 off of your purchase, and I really appreciate you giving me some store credit to support my habit. If you guys want to see a review of that notebook, which I should probably run and grab it and show it to you. But if you want to see that review, let me know. I'll do like a quick review video of what I think about it, because I honestly didn't see a lot of YouTube videos about the hardbound notebook, so I'd be happy to do one if there is interest. Okay, so while I was jibber jabbering about that, I did get all of my top boxes down, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I do have a weekend banner that I got so busy chatting that I forgot I have to put that down somewhere. Don't love this one. Let me see if I have a better one. She often puts 2 weekend banners, so I'm oh yeah. Much better. I'm gonna go ahead and put that one down. Oh man, look what I did. My weekend banner is the exact same print as this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put down, I'm actually gonna move my weekend banner. Forgive me. That's all I need is to lose my voice after this cold and everything that I've had. Just a YouTuber's dream is to not have a voice. Let's just hope that's not happening. I'm gonna actually move my weekend banner down here to my bottom row, and I'm just gonna put down a little bit of this washi that matches with my spread, just to cover up this purple. The purple actually kind of matches pretty well with this kit, but I just kind of am type A about that kind of thing. Okay, so I'm gonna put the weekend banner down here at the bottom. Hopefully this doesn't look too strange. Well, I didn't do a perfect job, but I didn't do a terrible job either, so I'm gonna leave it at that. At least that resolves this problem I had up here with the matching print. It was just gonna look strange, so it is what it is. You know what? I don't really have any blank headers, and it's usually the blank headers that I like to use up here. So I'm gonna see first if I have any blank headers from an old kit, and if I don't, I'm gonna use washi. Okay, it's all a no. So washi it is. And I'm actually just going to go ahead and put this washi down off camera, because I'm sure you guys don't really want to watch me struggle with getting 7 of these washis down and cut perfectly. So I will be back when that's all done.
One eternity later.
Okay, since I don't really know how much I'm gonna end up editing out of the last few minutes that I filmed, let me go ahead and give some background of what happened here. I don't have any headers that don't have like any wording on them, which is what I usually like to put here. I thought about putting washi down instead, but I discovered that my washi is kind of see-through and it looked pretty bad when I did that. I also tried using some of my banners as headers, but that looked funky too, so I scrapped the whole thing and I went back to my headers and I just chose a today header for each one. That's not usually what I like to do, but I'm gonna have to just stick with it because at least this matches the kit and it is not see-through or anything like that. So I'm going to just accept defeat on that one and move on. I have color blocked a little bit. I went pink, purple, blue, blue, purple, pink, and then I didn't have any colors left, so I had to use this pattern over here. So I'm gonna do the same as I go down each column. As always, I have one row that I commit to my Sensible Mama stuff, and I have another row that I commit to home stuff. So I like to connote, is it connote or denote? I always forget which one. Either way, I like to mark my Sensible Mama stuff with a to-do header. So I'm going to color block all the way across with to-dos. Okay, so now that I've got my to-dos down, I'm gonna use my little things headers to indicate what kind of home things I have going on each day. Now I guess I need to do my date headers next. I was jumping ahead and was about to do my check boxes, but let's get the date headers down next. I did get some really lovely day covers, and I'm gonna be putting the date over here on the left of each day, so let's get those down now. Alright, so I've got the date covers down. I absolutely love the way that looks. Let me get my actual dates down, and I'm just gonna fly through that so you don't have to watch it. Okay, so one thing that I just discovered about this spread is that I don't actually have 7 of my check lists. I only have 5. Usually I get 7 of these, and so usually what I end up doing is I like to stagger my full check boxes like this with my checklists that look like this. So I'll basically do like a checkbox here, and then a checklist, and then a checkbox, etc. Because I like the way that opens up the spread a little bit. But a couple things that I have to take into account is that A, I have a weekend banner that goes into these two squares, which means I cannot put a full box there. I'm gonna have to use a half strip. And I do have enough full boxes to go all the way across here. So that's actually what I'm gonna do. For my to-dos for the Sensible Mama, I'm gonna use my full check boxes. And then for my things around the house, I'm going to use these checklists. I do have 5 altogether of the full checklists, and I also have 2 half checklists. So I'm gonna use those here, and I think that's gonna be really perfect. I do think that I wanna put this one here since I already pulled it off the sheet. And of course that covered up my weekend banner, so let me pull that up a little. Perfect. I'm gonna put down a blue one over here on Monday, just to kind of do a little bit of contrast with all the pink in this column. Let's go with sort of a pinkish box here. Oh my gosh, these flowers are so pretty. And let's do another, do we want another blue? No, I have blue headers, so let's do a pink checkbox here. I never know if I should like color block totally and go with all one color, or if I should break it up, but my eye tends to like breaking it up like this, so that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna put down a pinkish one here, and I guess we'll do a blue solid box here. At least it's coming out kind of uniform. And we will end it with a bluish floral one. I do wish that I had a pinkish floral one left, but that's what you get when you don't really plan ahead. All right, I am super happy with that. Now we're gonna move on to our checklists. These should go down pretty fast. I'm not as bad at getting these down straight, so. Okay, I have to mess up my color block here because I didn't realize that I don't have 2 blue check lists here, but that will do just fine. And then we'll get our lilac one down right here. Okay, so now I have my blue and lilac half checklists to use, so I think I'm gonna do blue and then lilac just to separate this lilac out. Do I need to, you know what, I should probably put down something. No, let me put down my checklists first and see how much space I have to play with. I do like kind of limiting my weekends, you know, by giving myself only a half checklist, because it's kind of a nice reminder, like, hey, it's the weekend, be with your family. Don't get too caught up in chores and work and stuff like that. Okay, so I don't have a lot of space left, which means I'm probably gonna need to use something skinny just to go up here. Oh, look what I have! I didn't know I had this. Look, I have a blue thing, so I'm gonna just pull this guy up, put him back. I can definitely use that in another spread in the future. But I'm gonna put this pretty blue one here so I don't mess up my color block. Check that out. Oh yes, love it. And I think that for these guys, I'm gonna use these little meal headers because I'm gonna be covering up that little meal icon anyway. But I just wanna put something here to kind of break up the checklists from the banner. I think I'm gonna stick with this, I'm not sure. Not sure I'm loving how it's coming out so far. Okay, so I just have these 2 really pretty glitter banners that I'm gonna put down right here to cover up that funky meal icon, because that's not what I'm using these for. Okay, and then I'll just be writing in chores here and here. I am really happy with how this is looking so far, and actually all I really have left is my sidebar. Now I'm gonna try, wait a minute. Why is this so big? Am I supposed to put my Thankful Thought box over top of this? Okay, so I'm usually not very good at cutting stuff down, so we will see how this goes. Okay, so that turned out all right. I am gonna cover up this rough edge with some other kind of header, so I'll do that next. I do have this really cool deco that I wanna use, so I think what I'm gonna do is use these two hearts here, the blue and the pink, and behind those I'm gonna put down a little strip of lilac right here, just like I said, to break up kind of that tear. Oh, this isn't wide enough. Oh, that's okay, I know what I'll do. All right, so lilac header there, and then I'm gonna put my hearts down kind of to the side. I do have two other little glitter hearts, and I think that I'm going to use those as well, just because, like I say, I don't like not using my deco. You know, it's so pretty, and so often what I end up doing is like just forgetting about it. Oh, I love that. That turned out cute. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this sidebar. What do I have to work with here? I did get 2 habit trackers, which I love. I think I will go ahead and put those down next. I was worried that this spread was going to be too busy, but I actually don't think that it is. And I don't know, everybody's got different tastes, so you might think so, but I kind of am loving it. Okay, so there are my 2 trackers for things that I want to be tracking this week. I think that I am going to stick a this week text thingy here on this lilac half box and put that down next, because I do want to put down my meals for the week. And you know, I would usually use these little kind of boxes here for the sidebar, but since I actually have a background here, I don't need to do that. I think I'm going to use this little checklist box that I had removed earlier. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh man, this only has 6. Well, you know what? Sunday night, I will tell the husband we're going out for dinner on Sunday night. How's that? Be flexible. Okay, so I have my 6 meals that I can plan for the week, which is pretty awesome. And the last thing that I like to do is put down a little box for tracking my social media stuff. I wish that I had a solid box here, but it does not look like I do. So I think I'm just going to use this pretty green one here that kind of ties in with this habit tracker. I'll put this down on the bottom for tracking my YouTube stuff. And I think that's gonna be just about it. I do have some more deco. Where did it go? Deco. Okay, that's deco, and this is deco. Is there anything else that I can use? I kind of am afraid to overdo it too much. I definitely don't want to make this too busy, but I do want to cover up where I didn't quite make it to the edge over there, so this is pretty. I'd kind of like to use this. Maybe I'll just stick this right here. Oh yeah. Not bad, not bad at all. All right, you know what? Instead of sitting here fussing around with this, I'm just gonna go ahead and start writing down all of my stuff for the week. I'm gonna speed through it, so I will see you in a couple minutes. Okay, so I ended up writing in everything that I know of for the week off camera because my camera was losing its mind. But I basically wrote in my meals for the week, the 2 things that I'm gonna be tracking, which is my Instagram uploads, which I've been so bad at, and taking my prenatal vitamins, which I have also not been great about. Monday is my really busy day, usually in terms of the sensible mama, so I put down my little cute computer and coffee emoji. I'm so excited that Wednesday we have our anatomy scan. So I know I wrote gender ultrasound like Yes, I know there's more going on at that than just the gender, but we're really excited about that. We will be actually finding out our gender later at a reveal that I'm going to be filming, so I will be sharing that with you guys on my channel, so be on the lookout for that, hopefully later on in this week. I went ahead and put down some of my cute little emojis for family time and things like that. And as I go throughout the week, I'll be filling in everything else. So that's just about it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you're looking for Erin Condren stuff and you haven't shopped with them before, I'd love for you to check out my link in the description box so that you can get $10 off of your first purchase and I can get a store credit. As always, guys, I love you and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.